Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Big shout out to the notification gang. Thank you so much, Dorothy, for being first in the notification gang. Love you so much. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I do the iconic, the perfect puff that you always see me wearing, always see me rocking. So the first item you need is your Afro pick, your Denman brush, silk fabric thing to hold, the shinda or the yarn that you'll be using, and your edge control if you like to lay your edges. And also your spritz bottle to spray your ends because we're working on dry hair. So the first thing that I'll be doing is undoing my hair. This also works really well after you have either twisted it or braided it and you've taken it out. That's when I love to do it best because that's when everything pops the best, it looks the best, and it's just well put together. It's important to make sure that your hair has been detangled and stuff like that before that because that's what completes the look. After that, I'm gonna go in and spritz my hair at the ends to make sure that I don't cause any damage, and then I'm going to use the Denman brush just to smooth out the outside of my head. I'm not brushing my entire head, just to smooth it out. Then I'm going to get my Afro pick and I'm going to pull my hair into sort of the shape that I want it to be in, and I'm going to start picking and fluffing that section of my hair. So you're not combing through it, you're just picking it to get rid of the lines and the gaps and stuff like that. You're making it one big sort of fluff rather than a fluff here, a fluff there, a fluff here. So this is the most important part of the entire process, is the fluffing of your hair. After I've done that, I'm going to get my yarn. I prefer to tie my hair up with yarn, and I'm going to spray the yarn so that it's a little bit wet, so when I start applying it to my hair, it doesn't cause any breakage or damage or doesn't get caught and it just slides. I use about an arm length of yarn, 3 times that, and then I tie it at the end so that it has a bit of thickness to it. Then I'm going to wrap it around my head. And then I'm going to start pulling that yarn back. This is why it's important to make it wet so that it doesn't pull and tug at your hair and it just glides when you pull it. This process makes sure that you get rid of all those little flyaways and you tie all of your hair up so it's nice and neat. Once you've done that and it's situated and you like the amount of tension and everything like that, you tie it around your head. I do not tie a knot, I just sort of tie one loose, I guess a tie, and then I tuck it within itself. This makes it easier when you're starting to take it out at night and stuff like that, because if you tie it, sometimes it gets messy and you end up having to cut it out or it gets caught in your hair and stuff like that. After we've done that, we're back to the most important step, which is fluffing your hair out. Again, we're gonna fluff and fluff and fluff to your heart's content until you have seen that the hair is looking nice and clean and crisp and it's just one big puff. After you've gotten to that stage, you use your Denman brush or your tangle teaser and you begin to tease the end. You're not brushing through it, you're just fluffing it out so that it has that cloudy, fluffy effect to it. After you've done that, you're going to spray up in the air and sort of away from your hair, but at your hair at the same time, and that's going to help those little flyaways that you've just fluffed out to coil back into themselves. After you've done that, you're going to use your hands to shape your head so that it's at the shape that you want it to be in and it's all looking nice and put together. So this is what the hair ends up looking like when you just leave it like that. It's not every day that you want to slay your edges. It's not every day that you want to put gel on your hair. I actually prefer to just go out like this and use some oil such as castor oil or jojoba oil to do my edges instead. But if you do want to do your edges and let them last the entire day, you can go in and do your edges using your favorite edge control. And then also making sure to brush like the top of your hair just to get rid of those flyaways as well. Then I'm going to take this satin fabric that I have and I'm going to wrap it around my hair and tie it. And this will help to just sort of help hold in place the gel and make it set in the position that I've set it in. And I leave that in for a few minutes, or usually while I'm doing my makeup and stuff like that. When you take it off, you make sure that you take it off by pulling it back, similar to the same way that you did when you applied the yarn. Then after you do that, it's just your final touches, and this is what it ends up looking like. Make sure to also brush out your back. I forgot, but make sure to brush out your back. This is how I do my puff all the time. This is the technique that I found that works best, that gives me the best results every single time I do it. So yeah guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you liked the video. Make sure to like if you like the video, and comment down below your thoughts if you've tried this technique, if you're going to try it out. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you don't miss a video anytime it's posted. I love you guys so much. I will see you at the end of the week. Mwah.